Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? So I'm going live from my computer today. So hopefully everybody sees it. Hopefully I'm clear. Hopefully my Wi-Fi isn't acting up. I don't see any comments because of the platform I'm utilizing. So I will follow up with anybody's comments afterwards. This is change actually using software, but that is not my reasoning for jumping on live today. Now, the company I'm with is having an amazing, amazing promotion right now. Now, I believe this information is worth way more than what we're offering it for right now. It's worth more than what we offer it for today. But it's really important that the people who've been coming into my inbox, asking me questions, really understand the company and the breakdown. So I'm going to take a little bit of time today. I'm going to make sure everybody understands what's going on, and I'm going to break down my econ. Now, I've been following Brian Bean for the last couple of weeks, and he does the breakdown absolutely amazing. So I templated some of his stuff, and I'm going to break it down the way he does because I believe it's extremely, extremely powerful. So if you noticed, there's a poll going on also in this live, and it's asking people if they feel stuck in their finances, or if they feel safe about their future in their finances. If you're watching this live, do me a favor, let me know how you feel. I will be using this information afterwards just for my own, kind of see where everybody is, where they think they are with their finances, and if they're comfortable, because where you need to be financially is very nerve-wracking. It gives people a lot of anxiety. So being financially secure now and in the future is very important. And that's the great thing about my econ. We're teaching people how to leverage where they are now to get where they're going. The wealthy already know this information. The wealthy are already utilizing this information. So now it's time for the people watching, the people who are ready to take action, to utilize the same information that are helping other people stay wealthy. It's teaching people how to make money and how to keep it. We can all make money, but what's really important is how we keep it and that it makes more money for us. So my econ, right? This company is not just about marketing. We do have an associate side to it, which makes it amazing because I believe everybody needs this information. And if I'm using it, everybody should be able to use it. And if I can help other people, it's nice to have a platform that, takes care of everybody. So we do have a marketing, but the whole picture of my econ is about financial success. We're a financial success company, and we're teaching people to go from employee to business owner to investor. Now, I'm going to break down the employee, the business owner, and the investor. And I'm doing this for a reason, right? Because at the end of the day, most people, most of us, right now, I'm lucky. I'm able to work for myself. I don't have a W-4 form to adjust. I almost wanted to go back to work just so I could adjust it to show people how powerful this is and what it can do, but I didn't. Point being, right? So the wealthy know this information. Most people work a 9 to 5. Most people, we pay taxes to the government. And we always stay as an employee. We never come out of the employee role. I'm going to call it a role. So I'm going to break down taxes and the W-4 and why this is so important. Most people who work a 9 to 5, most employees right now, we focus on what we need to pay our bills, what we need for right now. The wealthy take that information, they use their job to pay the bills, but the wealthy know that in the long run, we need something to help us make sure our future finances are secure. A regular 9 to 5 job most of the time is not going to be able to set us up for long-term financial security. An employee tax bracket, right? Think about this for a second. Most people, we fill out our forms and we end up in a 30 to 33% tax bracket. If you stay as an employee for your whole life, that means every year from January to April, you know what you're doing? You're working for free. If we're giving back 30 to 33% of our taxes to the government, that means January, February, March, and April, a whole quarter. We're taking a whole quarter of our earnings and giving it right back to the government. That sounds great for the government, right? Because they need our tax dollars to pave our roads, to pay for a lot of things that taxes cover, whether it's education. There's a couple of things that we need our taxes for. Taxes can be good. We need to pay them as a community. But if we work our whole life giving one quarter every year to the government and we stay there, how do we benefit? Do we benefit? No, we don't. You know who benefits? The government, because they're keeping us paying 1/4 every year to them, and they're utilizing that money. Now, if we stay here, we're never going to get where we need to go. My econ, right? Listen to this. Teaches people how to leverage the job they are in now by fixing their tax documents to increase their cash flow, putting more money into your pocket every week. We are leveraging what you already have to increase your chances of better financial success in the future. My econ teaches us how to shift our tax documents to potentially put anywhere from, I'm going to start at the really low end. Some people work part-time, anywhere from $40. We've seen upwards of $400 plus a week, or $40 to $200 a week, and then upwards of $400 a month put back in people's paychecks. I don't know, but the average person can use that money every week. If you had an extra $40, $50 every week, that's $200 a month at the low end. What can you do with that? Most people get it and they spend it and they don't put it in the right place, but you don't have to worry about that here. Why you don't have to worry about that here? Because My Econ is a financial success company. We want everybody to take the money they're getting back, leverage what they have, and make it work for them. There's a word I'm looking for. The motto or the mission statement of My Econ is to make 1 million millionaires. So that is powerful in itself. Imagine the world with 1 million new millionaires, and you can be one of them. So My Econ, we're leveraging what you already have. So if you're in a regular job and you have a 9-to-5 and you feel like the government's taking all of your money, come into my inbox, talk to me. Let's see if that's a valid statement. Let's see if it's possible for you to get more money into your weekly check. And this is just the beginning of the company. So we're going to take the people who are willing to put in the work and do the research, or I should say go through the training, fix their tax documents. You're going to be going from a 30 to 33% tax bracket. We're going to be increasing your cash flow, hopefully decreasing what you pay in taxes. And then as a My Econ member, as an associate, you know what you become? A home-based business. And when you have a home-based business, do you know what happens? Anybody in the comments, let me know when you become a home-based business from an employee, if you know what happens to your taxes. Drop it in the comments if you know. For those of you who are watching and you don't know, your tax bracket drops from 30 to 33%. Home-based businesses or 1099s, or I should say 1099s are about 25% tax bracket. So right away, you are coming into My Econ. We're giving you a wealth of empowerment, of knowledge to be able to increase your cash flow by doing what the wealthy already know how to do. Making sure that your tax documents are on point, making sure they're updated. If they're not updated, they're not accurate, you're most likely giving too much back to the government, and you know what's happening. They're sitting on that cash and you're staying broke. Our goal is to have you harness and utilize what you can already have access to. The point of My Econ is not to tell people that they can become a millionaire just by doing nothing, by staying where they are. We want people to feel empowered with the education that we give. So right away, you're going from a 30 to 33% tax bracket and you're dropping to a 25% tax bracket. We're increasing your cash flow by fixing your taxes, and you can now utilize the benefits of being a home-based business. Who knows what tax write-offs are? If you do, let me know in the comments. Raise your hand, even though I can't see you. It gets people excited. Let me know who knows what tax write-offs are. Most people are under this misconception that you can write every single thing off and you get all this money back. It would be great if that was the case. But a tax write-off means that you're actually getting a small percentage of what you put out back. You're not getting it all back. You're getting a percentage of it back based on different factors, what business you're in, and a couple of other things that are pretty lengthy I'm not going to talk about in this specific live. If you have any questions and are more curious about things more in depth, feel free to reach out to me. That's what we're here for. That's what My Econ is. Financial success for you, not just the company, not just the marketers, for you, for the average person, for the average Joe. This is for you. So My Econ, we increase your cash flow by fixing your W-4s, and we decrease your tax bracket by giving you the opportunity to have a home-based business. And that's just the beginning. Who here knows what capital gains is? Capital gains is a third tax bracket, and our goal is to move everybody from employee to home-based business into investor. The long-term wealth that we need is not from just being an employee and saving a couple dollars on our taxes. Home-based businesses create wealth, but our goal is to create long-term wealth that works for you, not just you putting in all the work. So the overall picture is to go help people leverage what they have as an employee, increase your cash flow, help you fix your credit, enhance your financial health. We give you the opportunity to create a home-based business, which decreases your tax bracket, to ultimately leverage all the money from your increased cash flow and paying off all your debt into investments. What if it took you a year to pay off all your debt? And you can take all the money that you're putting towards your debt and put it into investments. Instead of them depreciating, because debt typically just grows, your money will now appreciate. You'll be able to utilize things you didn't even realize you had to make you money you didn't even realize you could make. My econ is financial success. We're not here to tell you you're going to make $1 million marketing some product. If you're an amazing marketer, yes, there's plenty of room to make money online. I've been in other companies that were just to make money online. You know what? I made some money online. I enjoy the company. I still utilize some of the products. However, this is for everybody. This company is for the average person who's stuck where they are, who feels that they are not where they want to be financially. I don't know about you. Luckily, we have the ability to change where we are. We don't have to feel stuck. So if you feel stuck, you don't have to stay there. Come into my inbox, ask me more questions. I'm not done breaking this down yet, but overall, my econ is about giving the power and financial success back to everyday people. Why is it the wealthy getting wealthier and the poorer getting poorer? Education and having the right information and the right tools to leverage will change everything. So if you're looking for a way to get unstuck from where you are, don't worry about the marketing side of things. This is just an added bonus. If you have a 9-to-5 and you feel like that you're giving all your money back to the government, chances are you are. Let's change that. Let's teach you first and then pass it on to other people to leverage what you already have. Let's put more cash back in your pocket weekly. Let's take that weekly money and do the best we can with it. Let's use that money to pay down debt. What if you could chop your mortgage in half? Imagine a 15-year mortgage, or we'll jump to a 20-year mortgage. Imagine being able to take 7 years off of that mortgage. Imagine having the skills and the information to utilize to know how to do that. I don't know about you, but 7 years off of a 20-year mortgage is a really big deal. For those of you that are good with numbers, run some numbers. Figure out what a few extra payments each year can do to decrease your mortgage. If you were to buy, around these numbers off, if you were to buy a house for $100,000 and you were at a 6% interest rate over 20 years, I can't do it without the calculator actually, but that's a lot of money to be saved when you minus, let's say, 7 years off of that. That's 7 years of less interest that you're going to have to pay. Everybody loves the idea of a mortgage because it allows us to obtain something we couldn't without it. But do you guys know what that mortgage is costing you? Do you know how much 1% is actually costing you at the end of that mortgage? We're not just about leveraging what we have. We're also about helping people fix their credit. And we do this for a reason, because financial success is an overall picture. If you have bad credit and you start applying for all the things we want you to be able to be successful in, such as loans for business or mortgages or whatever it is you need, 1% can make or break the deal. 0.5% can make the deal. When you start getting into big numbers, I live in New York. Real estate out here is really expensive. So when you take a house at $700,000 and you add just 0.5%, that's potentially a 20 grand difference at the end that maybe will break the deal. My econ is about overall financial success. We're here to help the average person go from employee to home-based business to investor, because let's be realistic. Investing is what's going to make your money work for you. Do you want to brag about how much money you make working 2 or 3 jobs? Or do you want to be able to brag about how much money you're making passively? Most investors and Mints, even though they take work to get to. I'm not saying that when you invest and everything is passive, it doesn't take any work. I'm not trying to make people have this idea of something that's not true, but money is supposed to work for you. People get wealthy and people keep their money when money works for them. If your money is working for you and you're working for it only, you are never going to get out of that stuck feeling. You are never going to be in that financial success path. Being an employee only helps the people who are making the money off the taxes. Being an employee is a great place to start to leverage what we currently have to get us where we're going. So if you have any questions, any comments, please drop them below. I'm going to recap just one last time. And I want everybody to understand that we're a financial success company. Our goal is to empower you and give you the skills that you need. We offer credit repair, and I'm bringing this up because our credit repair is for you to do. We're not telling you to go find another company that's going to take all your information, take you 12 months to get through a program, cost you thousands of dollars. No, we're putting the power back in your hands. We want you to be able to fix your own credit, and we want you to feel empowered afterwards. Credit is just one piece of the puzzle. Leverage you have, if you're an employee, let's get you the increased cash flow that you deserve. You're working hard for your money. You earned your money. We are not asking you to take anything that's not already yours. Leverage your job right now. Let's get you from employee into a home-based business. Ask me more questions if you have them. Remember, 30 to 33% tax bracket, you're working for free for a whole quarter of every year. Join a home-based business such as My Econ. Your tax bracket drops. We teach you how to leverage increased cash flow. We teach you how to better your credit, and we teach you how to put yourself in a better financial overall picture. If somebody's going to be getting rich off of your money, shouldn't it be you? That's something to ask yourself. Ask yourself every day, if somebody is going to be making money off of you, shouldn't it be you? Do you want to just hand all that power back? Do you want to take it back for yourselves? If you're looking to leverage what you want to get you where you want to be, come into my inbox and let's get you started today. Now, the one thing I did forget to mention that's pretty vital is we're offering a promotion. Normally, to get started, it's $47.95. I personally, that's insane. If you could pay $50 to get started into something that could potentially change the trajectory of your entire financial future, for me, that's great. I usually ask when I pay something, what is it going to get me in return? I don't care how much it is going out. I need to know what's coming back in. Right now, we're running a special, $27.95. So from $47 to $27. We literally pretty much cut the cost in half. This is because we know the holidays are coming. We know that people want to jump on, but sometimes they're a little scared. If you're thinking of what you can get yourself for the holiday season, this is it. If you're thinking, what can I spend money that's going to get me the best return ever, this is it. So don't sleep on this. Of course, the company is not going anywhere, but the $27 to get started is not always going to be there. And this isn't a ploy. If you have come into my inbox, you've checked the information before, you saw, actually right now it's still $47. If you wait till this evening, it drops till after midnight, it drops to $27. I don't know about you, but I've spent a hell of a lot less, a hell of a lot more on a hell of a lot less. $27, honestly, the way me and Jackie like to order, we like seafood and eat everything. So we spend that on lunch. We can spend $30 on a good breakfast. For me, I can give up one meal to change my entire life. I don't know about you, but if you're willing to invest in yourself and change where you're going, this is the place for you. I'm going to jump off. This was a little bit longer than I expected. I hope people understand that My Econ is here to help you leverage what you have to get you into a home-based business, utilize all of the tax benefits and what you can. The government actually does like home-based businesses and investors. Even though it doesn't seem that way, they like us. We help the community grow, and they help us benefit from it by changing our taxes and what we can do. And the end game is to have you have money, your money make babies. I love that saying. It's true. Your money should be making babies. You shouldn't only be working for it. So one last time, if anybody's going to get rich off of your money, it should be you. Hope you have a good day. I hope this video helps you understand more, and I'll see you all on the flip side.